Hello everyone, in this video let us do some initial configurations on our Drupal website, and also let us create our very first page. So if you have been following my YouTube channel, I'm sure you know about this Drupal video series that I'm doing. I'm basically creating a series of videos where I'm trying to explain how you can build a blog using Drupal. And the reason I chose the example of blog is because I want to keep it very simple. I want to show you how you can use Drupal to build a website, and that to a blog. And when you create a new blog, you will of course be working with various aspects of Drupal site building. I will be showing you how you can manage your Drupal website in the beginning by doing some basic configurations, and it won't take long to create a blog in Drupal. But this knowledge of Drupal site building will really help you in doing more complicated things in future. So if you remember, I talked about using Pantheon. Pantheon is basically a very great service. It's a great service to basically set up a Drupal development environment online, and you don't need to do anything on your local computer. Of course, you can also set up your own environment, and you can start doing development. But in the beginning, I recommend you to just use Pantheon, and I have actually created a video on this particular topic where I've shown how you can use Pantheon to sign up on their website for free and set up a Drupal website. And when you use this service, you will be able to install Drupal on Pantheon, and you can watch the video to get more details. So in the beginning, if you want to do a quick evaluation of Drupal, and if you just want to understand how it looks like, how you will be able to, how you can actually create a site using Drupal, I recommend use Pantheon. And of course, later on, you can always set up your own environment on your local computer. So once you install Drupal, you will be presented with this page, and this is nothing but the home page of your Drupal website, and it actually looks not bad because you already have a web page to start with. Of course, you have to worry about various things, and we'll definitely cover uh, different aspects of Drupal site building. You can actually build a decent website just by using the UI without doing any coding or without doing any development work. So when you install Drupal for the very first time, you will be presented with this welcome to Learn Drupal page, and this word Learn Drupal is basically the name of my site, and that can be changed later on. So before I actually start doing some configurations, I just want to quickly walk you through the interface of Drupal. So on top you have some links or some buttons. So there is a button or there is a link called Manage, and when you click on the Manage link on the top left corner, you can actually toggle this additional menu for doing some more configurations, doing some additional work, but you have the option to keep it open or just close it. So this is more for admin activities. The next link is shortcuts, and right now you have a shortcut to add a content, and you can also click on all content. This will actually take you to all the pages or all the articles, basically all the content that you have on your Drupal website. And then there is a link to your profile. So apart from that, you can of course go back to manage, and you can see here that we have the option to go to content, structure, appearance, extend, configuration, people, reports, and help. So when you will be doing Drupal site building, you will be using this menu a lot. So you can keep it open if you want to access these sections quickly. So let us create a few pages because we want to make our site a bit more meaningful. So let us go to the shortcut again, and there is a link here that says add content. So I just want to add a basic page, and I will probably have something like welcome to our website, and I'll probably add some content. And by the way, when you add content, you have the option to add an article or a basic page. So we'll discuss the difference, and we can also have our own content type to do maybe something else with our site, because the pages can be of different types. Maybe when you want to add a blog, you want to have something like blog here, or let us say if you're using Drupal to manage, let us say, events, so you can have a content type like event. So for the time being, in the beginning, just use basic page to add a new page. And when you click on the basic page, uh, when you click on the link basic page, you will be taken to this separate section where you can fill up the form to create a page. So to create your very first page, you can type something like welcome to our site, and you can of course add some content in the body. So you have the title and you have the body. So in the body, you can add something like this is the site to learn Drupal, and uh, you can do some formatting here. Let us not get into the details of the formatting right now, but you have the option to add bullet points, something like this. So on this site, you will have tutorials, you will probably have articles, maybe videos. So you can have some basic formatting. And to quickly save this particular page, you can simply click on the save button. But if you want to just create a draft, maybe you don't really want to publish it directly, you can uncheck this button, or not a button but a checkbox. But I just want to quickly publish it, so let us publish it, and let us see what happens. So when you publish your when you click on the save button, you can see here that your page is now published. It says there's a message on top that says basic page, welcome to our site has been created. Now let us go back to the home page. If you click on the logo on top, you will be taken to your home page. So on every Drupal site, you also have the home page that can be configured. So home page is nothing but the section or the page that will be open when someone visits your URL, your site URL. So this is my homepage, and my homepage looks same as before. What if I want to display that particular welcome to our page on the front? So this homepage is also called as you can say front of your site. So if I click on the all content, I will be taken back to the list of pages that I have. So let us click on the welcome to our site, and to make some edits, you can click on the edit button on the right hand side under the operations. So let us click on the edit, and if you notice on the right hand side of this particular form, you have something called as promotion options. So if you click on the promotion options, you have the option to promote to front page. So if you click on promote to front page, you can then save the button again. And now if you go back to your home page, you can click on the back to site link on top. And now you can see here that the welcome message is now gone, and now you have your own personal your own page, your own custom page that you created earlier. It is now displayed on the home page. So this is something that you can do very quickly. And let us create one more page. What if you want to create an about us page that you want to display maybe in the menu? So usually on sites you have a menu, and there is a menu as well on your Drupal website. And right now there is just one link called home, but let me add one more page. So let us add a basic page again, and this time I'll probably add a title as about us, and just add a content same as before. This is my site to learn Drupal, and let us keep it simple. But this time, apart from publishing it, I can promote it to front, but maybe I don't really want to promote it to the front, but I want to add a link in the menu. So if you go to the menu settings of your page, your about us page, you have the option to provide a menu link. So just click on the check box here, and then you can give your menu link a title. So this will be displayed on the title or on the menu, but you have the option to add this menu to maybe a different menu. Maybe you have multiple menus on your website. So for the time being, you just have in the beginning, I believe, one menu if you are working on a Drupal fresh site. So this is called as the main navigation, but you can have basically multiple menus on your Drupal site. You can have one menu on your maybe footer, maybe on the sidebar, like on the section on the right hand side or maybe left hand side. But we have just one menu, so you can select main navigation or you can just leave it as it is, and then click on the save button. So once you click on the save button, you can then go back to the home page and see, not the home page, but you are taken to the About Us page. But this time the About Us page, first of all, the About Us page is now also linked to your menu, but it is coming in the front, like the position is first. Maybe I want to bring it maybe at the second position. So what I can do, I can go back to my edit, and when you go back to the menu settings, you have the option to also add a weight. So if you add a weight like 10, then what will happen whenever you add more items in your main navigation, your About Us page will always stay at the 10th position. So this weight is actually something that you would use to define the order of these menu items. So if you go back to the home page, you can see here that you have your welcome to our site page that you published earlier, and you also promoted it, but you can also take a look at this link called About Us. So this is something that I wanted to show, how you can quickly add pages. And when you install Drupal for the very first time, there are some initial configurations that you need to do, and that can be done when you go to the manage on top, and then if you click on the configuration, you can then go to the admin section. So all the admin related activities will be done mostly under the configuration section. So when you're inside configuration, you can take a look here that there is a section called system. Now click on the basic site settings, and here you can define the site name. Let us say you want to change your site name to something like Learn Drupal series, and you can have a slogan. We will learn Drupal. This is your slogan. You can have your site email address. You can define your front page. So if you keep your front page as /node, so this is basically the page that will contain all the pages that you are promoting to the front. So this is like the default front page, but this can be any page on your website. Maybe you want to make your About Us as the front page, and then you can also define some custom pages that will be displayed when your users encounter, let us say, the 403 access denied page, or maybe not found pages. So let us say if someone is trying to access a page like your website name.com/abcd123, and that page abcd123 does not exist. So the page that you define here, some meaningful page, can be displayed instead, because you don't really want to display the errors to the end users. You want to display some custom pages that actually looks good. So these are some initial configurations that you can do the moment you install Drupal, and I hope in this video you learned how to create a page and how to add a content on your Drupal website. In the next series of videos, we'll be doing more things. We'll be learning how you can customize this site even further, and we'll also use a different theme. Right now we are using the default Drupal theme. So let us end this video right here, and I hope this video was useful. Thank you very much.